Did you know that as a freelancer, you're actually far more of a salesman than you might have anticipated, or saleswoman? A lot of what we do is selling our work and selling ourselves. Clients are essentially buying whatever your service or product is: graphic design, web development, words if you're a writer, services and time saved from a virtual assistant. But they're really deciding to partner with you. So you are a salesperson and you are also your brand. It is your job to be very comfortable with negotiations, making sales, making pitches, hearing the word no. That is part of life as a freelancer. So if you've always gravitated towards doing well in sales and you want to do something a little bit more creative, a lot of those sales skills translate really well over to the world of freelancing. I've worked in varying forms of sales a good portion of my life. When I was in college, I lived in Boston, and if you live in Boston or one of these bigger cities, you've probably been driven crazy by these people. I worked for MassPerg, which is a public interest research group, and it was our job to stop people on the street and try to talk to them about causes affecting the environment and get them to contribute money on a one-time basis or on a rolling basis, to support the causes that MassPerg was behind with different environmental levels of focus. So essentially, that was a job in sales. We were we were paid on commission. We literally were put in different neighborhoods in Boston every single day, and it was our job to get people to sign up. So it was terrifying to walk up to people and say, "Do you have a minute for the environment?" and start this whole sales pitch. But I actually worked in that job for 8 full weeks. Now, if you didn't meet your quota every day, you were fired. So I realized pretty quickly that I had a way of selling things, and I was highly motivated when working on commission. When I lived abroad in England, it was very hard to find jobs as a US citizen, but I found a job working on commission selling pearl jewelry in the mall. So once again, here I am in sales, convincing people to buy things, talking to them about what might work based on their loved one's individual style. So I always knew I had sales in me, and then being able to flex that with a creative passion in freelance writing and freelance project management, all those skills that I picked up, and dealing with objections, negotiating with people, how to work with somebody who's a little bit difficult, all of that eventually really paid off as a freelancer. So if you're thinking about freelancing, it's important to realize how much of your day is truly spent selling your work and selling yourself. They're buying you as the person to partner with because there are freelancers everywhere. So starting to really practice those sales skills in your pitch, doing mock sales calls whenever you can, starting to talk about your work, how your work matters for the client will help you tremendously. Even reading some great books on sales can give you a jump start to feel really confident when it's time to get on the phone with a potential client. So don't forget, you are a salesperson, even if you are at the heart of it a freelancer as well. Remember to check out my podcast, Advanced Freelancing, for other great tips on growing and scaling your freelance career.